Actually, you know what? Let's just give it a height. Height. Let's try 60. I just keep doing that. Alright, there we go. So let's go ahead now and do the pages. Alright, so what I'm going to do is copy everything that's in index.html and then go to our folder and open up pages.html and paste it in. And then I'm going to change the title. I'm just going to add pages. And then, let's see, that should be the same. List, this list group in the sidebar is going to stay the same. Actually, you know what? One thing we need to change in that and the nav bar is the active class, because we don't want the dashboard link to be highlighted if we're on the pages page. So we want to put that here, and then down here the same thing in this list group item. Okay, we want to remove this active, and we want to put it on this one. Okay, so dashboard pages. You can see that the highlighting is now on the pages. Alright, so let's see, that's good. Now for the main area, which is the 8-column div, let's first change the title, and we'll change this to pages. And then I'm going to change the icon here from dashboard to file, and we don't need this latest pages. We want to keep the table. Yeah, we want to keep that table, and then I'm going to scroll down and get rid of the view all pages link and also the users table and heading, and also this view all users. Alright, so let's save it, and there is our pages page. Now we want to do the same thing for categories, so let's copy everything that's in the pages.html and then open up categories.html in your editor. Okay, we're going to paste that in and then change the title. Alright, and basically all the resources have the same kind of page. It's just a table with content. For the nav bar, we want to get rid of this class active from pages and put it on categories. Okay, we want to do the same thing in the list group. Okay, so right now pages has the active class. We want to get rid of that and put that with categories. Alright, and then down here, actually, you know what? One thing that I forgot on the pages.html is the checkbox field. Alright, and also a t-head and t-body tag. So go back to pages.html, and in the headings we want to have an input type is checkbox. And then we want it for the rest of these rows as well. Whoops, except this should be TD. Okay, so we want to put it here, here, okay, so now we have these check boxes. Alright, because if this was a working application, we'd be able to select one and then click delete or edit or whatever. Alright, so we also want to include those in our category table as well. So let's go ahead and put that. This should be H since it's a heading. Alright, and we need to change these into categories. I'm going to get rid of the last two. And then we'll change this to category, title, and also, actually that's it. We'll have the checkbox and then the title. Okay, so we can get rid of that, get rid of these last two on each row. Okay, and then we have each one should go to category.html. And then change this to sample category. Okay, so let's go ahead and check that. If we go to categories, okay, so that looks good. And lastly, we'll do the user's resource page. So I'm going to copy everything from pages again. And we're going to open up users.html, paste it in, and we'll change this to users, and then we want to make sure that we put the active class on the users link. So I'm going to grab this and put it here. Okay, and then same thing with the list group. We want to remove this active and put that on user accounts. Okay, and then we want to change the H1, and we'll have the user's full name, and then email, and then group. Okay, so this first one will be the user's full name, and then his email, and then group. Okay, and we'll add one more user. Okay, in the group, we'll say registered. And I'm going to get rid of these last two. Okay, so we'll save that. Actually, did we change the icon? We didn't. So I'm going to change this icon from file to user. Alright, and then we'll reload and go to users, and there we go. Alright, so you should have all these pages. In the next video, we're going to add a couple things to these tables. Okay, so we need a breadcrumb area, we need our button groups for editing and things like that, and then we need our pagination down below. Alright, so I will see you in the next video.